Wanda. Not every time man have hand up dog. Apa? What are apples?
Okay, but it's like. I welcome all the viewers once again on the program. It is City Stand and I'm Michael Adekunle. We appreciate all the viewers, the global viewers on this platform. Say thank you for your love. Thank you for staying glued to this channel. This is the 12th of April 2025. As you can see, we are at Ogba News Stand. Yeah, Ogba News Stand, and we are here to dish out vital information. Yeah, as usual. All right, quickly to the comment section to see some of our viewers. Let's see what they are saying. Let's see what they are commenting on the comment section. Very, very important to do that this morning. There was a visit by uh, politicians. I'm talking about northern politicians to the house of the former president of the country, Muhammadu Buhari. Yeah, yesterday, the likes of the former vice president of the country, Atiku Abubakar, Aminu Tambuwal, the former governor of Sokoto State, Suzwan of Benue State, the former governor, as well as the former governor of Kaduna State, El-Rufai, and others. Yeah, they visited the residence of the former president of the country, Muhammadu Buhari. What does this signify? What is the meaning of this? Which I'll be looking at it this morning. Don't you think President Bola Tinubu is under pressure with these northerners, rallying, uh, uh, around the former president of the country, Muhammadu Buhari? Well, we shall be looking at all these things, all these stories today. Also, Ali Ndume has sounded warning to President Bola Tinubu to be afraid of the former president's silence. That's Buhari should be afraid of Buhari's silence. Everything is all about the 2027 election. Yeah, ahead of the 2027 election. Of course, you'll be seeing many dramas, coming up as regards this. All right, to the comment section before I proceed to reading these papers we have here this morning. I have Adijo Elonge, and he's saying happy weekend to everybody here on the platform, and we say good morning to you, Adijo Elonge. On to the next one, Gladys Oyabo. We say thank you so much for joining us. Good morning to you, Gladys Oyabo. We have Kehinde Adawa. Kehinde Adawa is here telling us happy weekend, and we appreciate you as well. Like I do say, on weekends, yeah, on weekends we greet all of our viewers in the comment section. I hope we are able to greet everybody today, the 12th of April 2025. On to the next one. Godwin, you're welcome on the program. Good morning, Mr. Michael Adekunle and others. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We have CEO, and our esteemed viewer there. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Raf Olu, all the way from United Kingdom. We say thank you so much for joining us this morning. We also have Joseph Kika, Joseph Akika, Kika. Thank you so much. That's one of our esteemed viewers on the platform. Thank you so much for joining us. Kate Perry is here. Kate Perry, good morning to you all the way from India. You're watching us from there. We say thank you to you. Love Daniel. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Olumide Bolude. We appreciate your presence. We appreciate your comment this morning. And what was he saying? Mr. Michael Adekunle, happy birthday in advance. Wow. Thank you so much.
How do you feel when you hear that?
I'm shy. I'm shy. What's happening behind the camera now? Make me allow me talk. All right, thank you so much, Olumide Bolude. That's one of our great viewers on the platform. We have Adeyinka Ajibola. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. David Okafor, also known as Tunde Okafor from Anambra State. I don't know if he's back. I don't know if he has gone back. Hey, that combination.
Tunde Okafor was born in what's it called?
Oyo?
No.
Osun.
Ife. He
That's
was
Osun
born
State.
in Ife. I think his mother is half Yoruba. His father is but he's from his color.
Okay. Thank you so much, Tunde Okafor, for joining us this morning. Love Daniel. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, I will still be calling the names of our viewers on the platform. Some said I shouldn't call it a city stand again. I should start calling it a global city stand. Ms. Kingeri wrote something regarding that yesterday. I forgot to read it. I forgot to read it out. I think it talked about floating that logo, that name, Global City Stand next week. That's Monday next week. But
Monday at the launching. And
the launch, the opening
ceremony of your 20th birthday ceremony.
I'm 20. I'm 20 years. No problem. No, anyways. All join. No problem. Thank you so much. All like I do say, both to the viewers and the viewers are all the viewers on the platform. All right, quick one. So Kingsley in Canada. Treated us well this morning. Gave us a good treat at the stand this morning. We don't chop tire. Kingsley in Canada, we say thank you so much for this great support and gesture. We appreciate you. May God continue to replenish your account and your pocket. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. I know some of the reviewers who partook in this in your benevolence would also be thanking you as we proceed on the program this morning. Also to Mookie Great, who promised to buy every one of us bags of rice. He has fulfilled it, and everyone will be going on with bag of rice this morning. Yeah. All right. I need to say hi to Guti. Thank you so much, Mookie. Great.
God continue to bless you.
So no one pack and come here.
No, you don't.
Hunger the land. Problem. If before they come and say it again. Gentlemen, what did you say? Before they
so that it is not mistaken for government's palliative.
It's not for government, it's for global city stand reviewers.
I don't know how palliative can carry thief at the top.
Okay, palliative.
Palliative.
Oh.
It's from our government. Always from our government. I don't know. When you go to them, back, thief. And they, yes. And Tinubu like it so much.
Okay.
Palliative.
I still wonder. All right, Mookie Great. That was a great one by Mookie Great. We appreciate you this morning. Thank you so much. Honestly, people really appreciate you. That's a celebration of the Easter. Celebration of Easter. All right, to Enoma Osade, he's here. The celebrant is here this morning. Enoma Osade, we appreciate what you did for us. That was on Monday. We wanted to appreciate that together. Mrs. Numa Sadi, thank you so much. Happy birthday to you once again.
Okay, in arrears. In arrears. Well, we have one in advance.
She did it on Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. That one is in arrears.
Yeah,
We have one in advance.
Why are you so particular about this my birthday?
I say happy birthday in arrears. I say one in arrears. The other one in advance.
Mike, I told you yesterday that I was going to take a purgative so as to clean off all those.
Mike, maybe you have to make this Oyeze the chairman of the planning committee.
All right, thank you so much. Oluwawa the Fogolan, how are you doing?
Birthday is all about birthday, and we are celebrating birthday. Thank God it's birthday. And God say, do birthday, celebrate the happiness of His goodness on our life. For everybody, our viewers that are doing birthday, more year for you, and more prosperity and more advance.
Amen.
All of us go celebrate birthday best. Jagaba, you have for you to celebrate birthday because Nigeria is not happiness now. We are late. Give them the language that's we are in a celebration mood. We are happy. Because happy. Forget about the system that you are the system that you are in now. That is the APC administrative. They are not forwarding, but God say, happy birthday to my boys.
Oluwawa the Fogolan. That was a great one. All right, Chimobi. Thank you so much. And Chimobi is greeting you. Chimobi Eminike. Oluwawa the Fogolan.
God bless you. God bless you.
All right, Charles. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us, Charles. All right. Okay, Mr. P. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Let's quickly go to what we have on today's program. Saturday Nation and Saturday Tribune. What are they saying? I think I need to quickly read what is on the front page of Saturday Tribune newspaper. How you doing? How you doing? How is everything? How you doing? Okay, for people that have been asking after Ni, this is Ni. This is Ni, yeah.
Morning, sir.
You know, Shane, no?
I'm good, City Stand. Good morning. Good morning. Good to be back.
Good to be back.
We are here.
All right, Papa. All right, for those who have been asking after Niyi, this is Niyi, one of our. You see, nice to see Niyi.
Absolutely.
Wow, CEO is greeting you. We have Chimo Bemenike greeting you.
Good morning.
And I know some of the.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. How's the situation in the country now? You are a strong supporter of Ashimba Jubola Metu.
No, don't say that.
That was then.
Mr. Mike, I feel arrest you. Let me go straight to the point. For those who knew me, before the election, yes, true, I supported Tinubu as a then. And that was solely on one thing. Let us make sure there's equity. Because I knew Peter Obi didn't have the influence to defeat Atiku. Right? And if Atiku had gone into the election against Peter Obi, he probably would have won. But we knew that Asiwaju had the influence because over the years, he has been playing that game. And indeed, he won the election. However, now that we are talking about governance, Tinubu happens to be a very terrible president. And that is just me being a Nigerian living in Nigeria. I think it is unfair for any Nigerian living in diaspora, and they are not asking for the temperature. What is going on in the Nigerian states? I mean, before Buhari left power, a bag of rice was, at least you can still get a bag of rice for 30,000. Now, a bag of rice does not cost it doesn't cost less than 70,000. That's like times 2.
Yeah.
And I don't think your own minimum wage has increased. I don't know if your minimum wage has increased, but mine has not increased. Mine has not increased. In fact, God has actually blessed me with 2 sons under this Tinubu administration. But I know what's behind this. I must tell you, the day Tinubu won election, okay, the day he won election, which was February 25, was the day I did the naming ceremony of my son. Then my second son, just March 2nd, God gave me another son
Wow.
You know, now other Tinubu,
Congratulations.
now, people might say that Tinubu is favoring you. Well, maybe yes, God gave me those two sons, but the amount that I used to buy Apitamil, the amount I used to buy Apitamil when I gave birth to my first child was 6,000. Now Apitamil is 20,000. So you can imagine how life is going to be in a situation whereby your wife will press it for a while. Now I have to tell my wife, I am buying her a truckload of Ogi, which is Akamu. Drink so that she can breastfeed it, baby. It is as simple as that. The Nigeria as a nation, we have to be sincere. Tinubu has not done well. He's not empathetic. He's not communicating. You know, he's not communicating. I mean, as a president, you have to be able to talk to the people. Okay, he has gone to the Paris now. We don't even know what's going on in Paris. We don't know. There are so many agendas that they say that he's been rejected. Because the last time he saw, what's it called? The last time he saw the president of France,
Macron.
Yeah, we know what happened to Macron. It was the next day that they passed a vote of no confidence on him. The very first time he met Macron, the next day, the parliament, they said, Oga Macron, we want you to retire. So everybody is now avoiding him like a plague, just as I have avoided him too. I say, don't attach me with Tinubu. Don't go and block my favor. In case anybody wants to favor my children or anything, no, Tinubu, I was, and it is allowed for you to make mistakes because we are all human beings.
All right, let me quickly go to the comment section. Of course, people are reacting to what you're saying this morning, and I have Udeze Chima here with me.
Udeze, my very good friend.
And what is Chima saying? Niyi.
I don't answer you.
I'm not gonna Niyi 3 times. Okay, Niyi. Any day I see you, you will enter ring with me. You put us into this mess.
No, but Udeze Chima, to be frank, I think it is better that it is not a northerner that is there.
Yes, I agree.
No, my Igbo brothers will tell you that it is better that it is not a northerner that is there. Because the northern hegemony would have made everything worse. Yes, because that will have set a precedent that nobody would ever be able to stop. Nasir El-Rufai came out and tell us that they in the north are the one that decides who becomes the president. He said that Tinubu, you are there because we voted for you.
That's the dominance of North.
Now, what do you think if you watched how that election period went. If you want to be objective, you sincerely know that Peter Obi had no chance. All during my campaign, I never said Peter Obi was a bad person. I never for once came out and said that Peter Obi was a bad person. The only thing I used to say is that the power must come to the south. Okay? Fine. And I told them that Peter Obi did not have the political arena. He doesn't have that political value. He doesn't have that political capital. If you want to put them side by side, everybody knows that Tinubu has that capital when it comes to politics, because he has invested, he has bribed so many people, he has done so many things when it comes to Nigerian politics. Now we are seeing Peter Obi also towing that line. Now Peter Obi is paying a lot of money, doing boreholes. These things are not supposed to be done, but that is how Nigeria wants to run itself. And Peter Obi has now said, okay, make ourselves do it. Like come 2027, I will certainly not be voting for Tinubu. It could be a Peter Obi, it could be a Showore, it could be
Atiku.
No, I don't even for Atiku. Atiku should go and sit down. Atiku should go and sit down.
Atiku visited Buhari yesterday.
Let me tell you. People that are not visiting Buhari are those that we are taking serious. Peter Obi, Showore, those are the people that we say, okay, fine. Because if Peter Obi goes to Buhari, there's only one thing Peter Obi, he doesn't actually knows his value. You know, when the election went like that Peter Obi didn't protest. I know I used to come here and say that Peter Obi should protest. Udeze Chima, the same Udeze Chima will tell me that no, he's an Igbo man. He shouldn't do anything. But then I asked Udeze Chima, I said, Udeze, are you telling me a Igbo man is a less of a human? Are you telling me that you have accepted your fate that in Nigeria you are inferior? It's a question that I have never gotten an answer from Udeze Chima. But that's a story for another day. So for me, I think, well, thank God that Tinubu got there, even though he's not doing well, because it's not a matter of whether Atiku would have done better. The point is, we as a South, will become a nothing in Nigerian politics, and that would have been so unfortunate.
All right, thank you so much,
Thank
Niyi.
you.
All right, that's Niyi for you. More comments are still coming in. All right, Mr. Matthew was also here yesterday. That's to tell you that there is no rancor, no issue. There is no issue going on. Everybody's living in peace. All right, quickly to what we have on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, Saturday Tribune newspaper. 2027 North firms up opposition to Tinubu. North firms up opposition to Tinubu. This is on page 5 of the Saturday Tribune newspaper. Atiku, El-Rufai, Tambuwal, others hold closed door meeting with the former President Muhammadu Buhari. Of course, there are reports that Buhari has been keeping mum, keeping quiet over what is going on in the country. But looking at the move by the former vice president of the country, the former governor of Kaduna, the former governor of Sokoto, and others, it signifies something is about to happen. And as regards the coalition, the mega coalition we are expecting, let's see what is going to come out of it. Kule, I know you have something to say, but I'm still coming. All right, if leaders demand justice for murdered APC director of admin, on to the next one. Amnesty International slams federal government for banning Tell Your Papa song. That's a song by Idris Abdul Karim. The last paper here, which is the Nation newspaper, Saturday Nation newspaper, fresh headaches for Atiku, El-Rufai, others over coalition. Fresh headache for Atiku, El-Rufai, others over coalition. We told you we are expecting a coalition in the country as regards the 2027 election. No panic over oil price dip. Government insists. All right, I don't want to go beyond this story. Okay, let me quickly read one from entertainment. On Mohbad, another pathologist fails to determine cause of death. Many issues surrounding the death of Mohbad. I don't like talking about the issue again. Mr. Femi, you're welcome on the program this morning. Yeah.
And good morning to all our global, viewers, all around the world. And thank you, Mr. Smith, the one that provides from Canada, for providing breakfast for all of us in this morning. May God of heaven continue to bless you. You will not know hunger in Jesus' name, and continue to remain blessed. And to all other extreme viewers that has always blessing us, Kings Perry, Muki Great, many of them, Muki Great that is providing rice for I've visited the rice. The rice is very nice, the long grain, polished one, and my tongue is watering already. I'm waiting for the rice. Thank you very much. May God continue to bless all of you. I will not forget my daddy this morning. Daddy Jacob, thank you very much for always being there for us all the time. How many have we go mention?
How many? Is it
Gladys Oyabo, our king, the palace of the palace, our queen. We have king, we have queen. Queen Esther, all of them.
Andrew Gujimi,
Mr. Dipo, Mr. Dipo.
Many viewers.
God of heaven continue to bless all of you.
Many viewers. Sinet. Is President Tinubu under pressure right now? We are looking at politics that is going on in Nigeria. Currently, is Buhari, the former president of the country, silently backing opposition move against President Bola Tinubu? That's what I'm asking. Is he silently backing opposition move against President Bola Tinubu?
What Buhari
yesterday?
Yes,
the former vice president of the country, Atiku Abubakar, visited the former president of the country. El-Rufai was also there. Tambuwal was also there. Suzwan was also there, and the likes.
Somebody like Buhari is somebody that is very, very difficult to divine and to read his body language. And because of that, people has always taken advantage of his own, weakness, maybe indecision, and some of his chameleonic move that doesn't suit a good politician. One of the area that make Buhari to suffer in that category was the way he handled the first, Zenith president that he had, Bukola Saraki. You know, this is how he danced, like a Desika dance. He couldn't. How he handled that case that time, Tinubu can never handle case like that. Somebody that will be very firm and go straight and tell people what he really wants. So the way Buhari is doing now, I want to go with the Ali Ndume that Tinubu should be very, very careful and be afraid of Buhari's
silence.
You will not. Okay, look at what Buhari did before Tinubu emerged. Ordinarily, Buhari will not want Tinubu, but for him to come out precisely that, hey, Tinubu, I don't want you. If he started dancing some dancing here, dancing that, to the extent that a sitting, chairman of APC that time was drumming support for Senate president before church before Buhari event. So Buhari is a kind of person that I will not want to trust him with anything. And with the kind of people that is visiting him, all of them majorly they are Fulani.
I started being suspicious of what is to come when El-Rufai, the former Kaduna State governor, visited Buhari and told Nigerians that he prayed for him before exiting the ruling All Progressives Congress. I started thinking that something might happen before 2027 election.
That is why I said, you see, if it's somebody like Obasanjo will tell you, it was Obasanjo that came out and said, you see, this election is going to be a do or die affair. Everybody know where he stands. But Buhari will not tell you where he stands. He will say A today, B tomorrow. That is the definition of Buhari. So I will not advise President Bola Tinubu to go and be sleeping. But having said that, doesn't mean that I expect Tinubu to win in 2023 or 2027. Like I usually said that, I want them to give Tinubu the toughest battle of his life. Yes, I want to see a tsunami.
I thought the last election was the toughest battle of his life.
Let me tell you, last election may not be the toughest battle of his life if these people know how to play their game. And like the way I'm seeing it, Tinubu has always, has also started his own strategy, dismantling the opposition party. But there's something in that note that is more worse than party. It is unity, one voice. Irrespective of anybody, irrespective of any party the person is coming from, if they can gather and reach, agreement that this is the next person, and if they want to kill it all, they should now choose a candidate from South. If they were able to match together in that place, all of them reach agreement, they now choose an alternative candidate from South. Honestly speaking, Tinubu is going to see a drama in 2027. Like I usually say that, although Tinubu has pocketed some, institution like INEC, but when the distance is too much, you will not be able to cover up. Like I usually say that, you will not be able to rig in a place where you don't have ground. I have the video of and somebody that wanted to vote for APC in the southeast. They were chased like a leprous, somebody that has leprosy. That is the sign of a place where they don't want you. Where they don't want you, they don't want you. And I've asked somebody that, okay, the whole Nigeria rig. There was no every axis where you will say election was 100% perfect. I've asked one guy to come and tell me that election in your area is 100% perfect. A situation where they chase somebody away from an electoral place. Is it the perfect one? But the problem is that who will stand for you in a particular place? And I've been asking, in 2023, who will stand for Obi in Kano? Tell me one strong politician that can maneuver, that can, even if all of us, it's rig me, I rig you now. It's the most rigger, it's the person that has most influence, we rig past. That is the truth of the matter. I've been in this thing for a very long time. I told you that we have produced a governor from my community. We know how we do the things. If you don't have structure on ground, nobody will rig for you. So if they say somebody rig, that means you have structure there. Yeah. That time when we wanted to do election in Osun State, Doni Oyetola versus Omisore that time. PDP, if they buy your papa well, come and vote. Let's see. People were sent back home because they don't have who to fight for them there. If they have people that will fight for them, a place where you have somebody like Omisore backing you, opposition will not talk. If they talk, they will pitch them. But if you have another person that can counter him, then you rig me, I rig you now. Beat me, make I beat you. That's what is going to happen. So what I'm saying, all this what I'm saying is that if you rig, you have grand in him. If you don't have grand at all, you will hands up. When you see that people that are even killed behind you, they are no longer with you. That's what happened to Jonathan now. When Jonathan looked back and he saw that, no, all these people that are even take they are fake. By the time they make fake people kill behind you, people like Gandute, that time you will see that they are just so fake. When you put them like this, they'll say, I don't know what they happen. No, you have been eroded. There's nothing you can do. So it depends on them now. And this kind of a move is a very, very dangerous move because Buhari, I cannot. If we want to do something in the way that we will not be able to catch him, chameleon. You'll be going this, you'll be go like this, you will not know.
Well, of course, at some point, I think that was last month or so, he's made it clear to Nigerians that he cannot betray a party that gave him 2 times. Remember what he said? That was when there was this news about Buhari cross-carpeting. Also, that was when El-Rufai cross-carpeted to SDP, that's the Social Democratic Party. But looking at this move, when newsmen asked El-Rufai that what's the motive, what's the reason behind this move, this visit to the former President Buhari, he said it's just for lunch, not a political move. But the question I want to ask now is that if it wasn't a political move, why did political heavyweights show up at once? Why did they show up at once?
It is strategy now. El-Rufai don't need to come out and tell us that it's a political meeting. You don't need to expose your strategy to your enemy at the beginning of the battle. So that's what El-Rufai is saying. Every Nigerian know that move is a political move. Okay, that time visit is not political. What about this second one? I mean, you see, every time you are going to be launching, having lunch at Buhari house. What about this second one? So, and I'm telling you about the alliance of Fulani people that understand their own each other. Fufude, Atiku is a Fulani man, El-Rufai is a Fulani man, Buhari is a Fulani man, and Fulani don't usually betray each other. Yes, now look at all this. Okay, when you want to talk about Fulani in Nigeria, all these 3 people I mentioned, they are they are the most prominent Fulani in Nigeria. In Fulani history, you remove Atiku, you remove Buhari, you remove El-Rufai, then what does it remain? If you want to talk about what's the name of that man, security advisor to no, he's a minority compared to this kind of that I'm looking at. He's a minority. He can only have influence in Adamawa. He cannot even beat Atiku in Adamawa. That is the truth of the matter. So when you look at these people ganging up, it's telling you that there is a very heavy battle for Tinubu. But I still don't want Tinubu to win presidential race on the platter of gold. So if he know how to dismantle them, fine.
On the platter of gold, did he win it on the platter of gold before?
He didn't win it also in the platter of gold because he started the battle from even the APC.
From the primaries.
But he didn't even follow the heavy battle he fought before he became president. He didn't follow it. Maybe I want more heavier one in 2023. The one that we have seen Buhari cry before. Maybe this time around, the one that will make Tinubu cry. By the time 10 governors raise up one day and they say they are leaving APC, maybe we are going to see another crocodile tears from somebody. So I want to, let me tell you, whomever that will win in 2027 it's a beauty of democracy for me. It stabilizes our democracy. Anybody that doesn't perform well, let him go. Why must he be remain there? If you are not performing up to our expectations, you should go now. Let another person come. I mean, like I said in 2023, that Buhari messed up for 8 years. Nothing I could do. Tinubu, you two go out there now, go and mess up. So, and Tinubu has messed up for 8 years now. Let's see another person that will mess up. I mean, mess up is not, nobody has polygamy of mess up. Come, you too, come and do your
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Femi. I really appreciate your contribution this morning. Oyezi, how are you doing?
Yes, good morning.
Welcome on the program.
Yes, good morning. Let me say a special thank you to the lady that gave us breakfast this morning.
Yeah, Mr. Kingsley in Canada.
Mr. Kingsley in Canada also. Thank you so much. This is one of the reasons why we're here. Without those kind of support, we can't be here. That's the truth. That's the truth. Because we are humans, we have flesh and blood. But what surprises me most is that the consistency that is coming from them. Right. It's overwhelming. Thank you. God bless you all. I appreciate.
All right, to Muki Great as well.
Muki Great. Yeah,
the one that provided rice for everyone. Bags of rice.
But amazing. Muki Great. I've never had the privilege like this
to speak to him, right?
Muki Great, is he a man or a woman?
He's a man.
Muki Great, really. But the name sounds, but thank you, Muki Great.
All right, Onyese, would you say this is a beginning of political realignment against the leadership of APC as we speak from the north? You saw what happened yesterday. The visit to the house of the former president of the country, a person who people believe has so much influence, command influence in the north. Atiku was there, El-Rufai was there, Tambuwal was there, and other top politicians. What does this signify?
It reminds me of what played out about last month when it became very clearly on the media platforms that there's a seemingly reservation between Shetima and Tinubu. You can see both of them are not, I don't know where they are now, but we learned that our president traveled to France. On getting to France, Macron disappeared. He has not met Macron up till now. And you can see somebody say something about that relationship this morning, And from what I'm seeing now, I think what Bola Tinubu needs to do is to launder his image very well between Nigeria and America. If he is not able to do that, then he knows that it is bye-bye for him finally, because what is going to determine his coming back will also come from the place that made him, of course, president at the end of the day. But that notwithstanding, people that went to Daura to bring Buhari down to Kaduna, people should know that it was purely for a political game. Yes, and fortunately or unfortunately, it was led by the vice president. That movement from Daura to Kaduna was led by El-Rufai and the present vice president. Shetima, go and check the videos are there that brought him to Kaduna. So what they position him there is to leverage whatever structure he has on ground to do their game.
And don't you think that was for security reasons?
No, I don't think but if it was for security reasons, why now? And you can see they have already turned his space in Kaduna there, his house in Kaduna, as a what they call
political ground,
campaign ground, or a point where they are going to see their coalition, and alliances at the end of the day. You understand? But no matter how you look at it, the purpose of this man relocating from Daura to Kaduna is for a political. Of course, it can also be a waste of time. But we cannot rule out that this is purely a northern thing. And remember that we have not seen the movement of APC governors decamping to SDP or PDP, meaning that Tinubu is still holding his ground. At least the loyalty of governors that made him, it was the governor that pleaded Buhari to allow Tinubu be. That is the truth. And you can see the slim margin of which he won the election. Anything that's going to breach that gap, Tinubu is gone.
So what do you think will be the implication of this?
The implication is that Tinubu should look at what has built after the APC governors visited Buhari. Buhari came up with a statement. APC governors that visited him came up with a statement. But Buhari's aide came up with another statement. You understand? So I think the whole thing is gathering, and the first thing remains that Bola Tinubu should sit up properly and know that it is fight for finish if you really want to go for a second term.
Fight for finish.
Yes, you need to see what you, and remember that there are some certain conditions you need to meet before 2027 proper. But you can see the election has started, the campaign has started already. He has launched this thing. Southeast Elders support for Tinubu 2027. That one they don't launch them, and I told you the brain that are behind all those things. So all these guys that are launching up and down, are they launching because of they want Nigeria to continue this way?
Even in Benue, the governor of Benue has collapsed every structure for APC.
You can see what is happening now. You understand? But like they always said, Machiavelli always said that the end will justify the means.
Continue deceiving yourself. That's fallacy. Your lie has been feeding Nigerians since 2 years plus. Things will only get worse. Dollar is back to 1,700 to Naira after the wasted money to save Naira. We have Williams Okameme, United Kingdom, saying Mr. Chinedu, the president of France, Emmanuel Macron, actually handed over the affairs of his country to his Nigerian counterpart to take over as he departs Egypt for an official meeting.
No, it's Nigerian counterpart. Okay, hand it over to. No, from what I learned from a reliable source, at his entry point, Macron is. I think maybe they have.
I think there's synergy between Macron and Tinubu.
I don't think it is there now. I don't think that it is, happening now. There's a kind of friction or something is happening that Macron needs to stay away. Remember what he said, the first visit, there was a threatening that Macron should go. And this one is entering now. Bro, this one is entering now. People entered France. He was not able to meet Macron. That's the fact. Because Macron was one of the worked in Nigeria here as commissioner. One of the commissions here in Lagos here. Maybe that's where they know, and you feel that he's always running to France. But as it stands now, there's an issue because I don't think that Tinubu has been able to deliver. You can see everything about France within the Francophone countries that surround Nigeria. They are losing it completely. France is losing grip within West Africa Francophone countries, and it's a very big problem. Most of them are surrendering and collapsing their country, seeking for Russian alliances. So it's a big one, no matter how you look at it. So people need to understand that at this point in time, what he needs to see. Let me tell you, there was an American lobbyist. Let me just put it that way. That visited Tinubu in France. Do you know why that visit? Tinubu need to launder his image. Tinubu need to correct whatever reservations or whatever thing that is existing, because Nigeria and America are not having good relationship now. Maybe because based on somebody advised Tinubu to be careful not to exchange words with Trump. He knows why he said it. So now that he's losing grip on Macron, I think the best thing for him to do is to see how he's going to launder his image properly to be able to create an opening for him with the American government to see how he will move out from there. But as it stands now, I can tell you honestly, the North, it's not too bright for him in the North. He needs to work really hard if he really want to come back 2027.
All right, thank you so much. What you say? I really appreciate it. Mr. Vincent, welcome on the program.
Good morning, Mr. Mike. Good morning, our esteemed viewers globally. Good morning, Nigeria. It's a bright Saturday. I want to seize this opportunity to say thank you to Mr. Kesley in Canada, who provided this morning meal for our City Stand crew. And also to say a very big thank you to Mr. Muki Great. You continue to be great in all endeavors. in the mighty name of Jesus. I want to thank you and all other our ardent listeners and reviewers outside there globally. I want to say thank you all for being there.
All right, gentleman Mike.
Yeah, I appreciate Mr. Muki Great for that kind gesture. I also want to thank, please remind me the name of the person in Canada. Mr. Kingsley in Canada. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
All right, there are reactions to the visits by the former president of the country, Atiku Abubakar, and other politicians. Now, the visit to the former president's house, that's Muhammadu Buhari. But some people are asking now, is Buhari positioning himself as a godfather in the north in respect to 2027 electoral? Is he positioning himself as a kingmaker, by entertaining the northern politicians, or what?
Mike, prior to this stage, that sobriquet called Kingmaker came to the fore during the time of President Bola Tinubu, when he was jostling for power among the APC bloc. And then that sobriquet came, say, somebody who is a kingmaker can also be crowned king. That was what led to the present state that we have, that prop up Tinubu as the current president of Nigeria. It is even symbolic when you see that the who is who in the political firmament are tilting towards Buhari. Buhari represents a figure in Nigeria, a figure, and he has this cult followership following him from the northern end. That is why and they believe that whosoever he tilts towards to might have a kind of a numerical advantage when real politicking comes to the fore. I want to believe that I've always said it, that politicians are known for a lot of intrigues, sly move, code moves, all sorts of things. All is about politics, and they know where, they want to see that the pendulum tilts towards their own advantage.
All right, get to one mic. Of course, you've seen it. You saw what happened yesterday, which we are still reacting to this morning. But the question is Buhari still the real power in the northern region when it comes to policies, with what we are seeing currently?
Yeah, I think for me, Buhari also commands some level of followership in the north, and I think that is what politicians are trying to take advantage of. Like him or hate him, he commands some level of followership in the northern sphere. So, politicians, we always go for where they think somebody can. Where they think they can get some votes, and I think that is why Buhari became relevant for any serious politician at this time. Just the way they visit IBB, the way they visit Obasanjo, we can't take out what they still represent in the political equation. I think that is why they do attract people, politicians to be specific from time to time. So we can't knock off Buhari's relevance when it comes to politics.
What would you call this move? Is it political or non-political?
It's already time for alignment and realignment. That's what we're going to have till 2027. See, why it will be much faster? We are not even up to 2 years in Tinubu's administration. It's going to be faster because of the kind of person in the saddle, because of the kind of person that Tinubu is. He's a man that to some extent knows his onions when it comes to our own kind of politics. So for such a man to be the president of Nigeria at this time, everything is going to be politics. And that is why it is starting very, very early. And that is how we are going to have it in 2027. Unfortunately so, because now we should be talking about governance. Now it should be more of, rolling out those things that you have promised and all of that. Nigerians having respite from some of these bodies that have been having. But unfortunately so, the political game will be on. As soon as it has already started, and there's nothing you can do about it because of the personality of every action that he has also been taking since he became the president. You can't rule out politics from it, including what he's doing in Rivers State at the moment. Everything has been calculated, and the political gain, what he stands to gain politically speaking, has been gauged or has been gazetted in most of his actions.
What doom do you think this will spell for President Bola Tinubu ahead of 2027 election? This gang up.
Gang up, you call it gang up. In politics, it is normal for people to. This is the time for people to consult, to strategize, to align and realign, and all of that. As to the implication of that on Mr. President, I will always say that those pushing for the third force, those trying to come together to challenge Mr. President by the time we'll be calling for a second term in office, must be ready for what is ahead.
Mr. Vincent, it's obvious that these politicians from the north are strategizing and applying some strategies, but will these strategies work against President Bola Tinubu?
Mike, I want to tell you one thing. Prior to this scenario that's being played out currently, you will see that this gang set of people that visited Buhari, they once obnob with Tinubu. Then the first question we need to ask ourselves, how come the marriage that once held sway as a fantastic one, where did we start to experience some kind of cracks and division? Then Mr. President might not have, maybe prior to this scenario, he must have signed some treaties with all these kind of people before he could assume the office which he presently occupies. Maybe those treaties that he signed, he never fulfilled them to the letter. You know, politics, there's no permanent friend, it's permanent interest. I think maybe the interest of the North in this scenario is being under cage. That is why we are seeing all this comedy and drama, all these fly moves from this set of groups. And what that one portend for Mr. President, that he is no longer in the good books of this so-called Northern hegemony or the power block of the North. And what does he now have to do? He has to rethink and see where he has gone wrong and see where he can show the lacuna. How can he show the lacuna? Is by delivering on the mandate the president one that is eating now. Delivering. If his scorecard, rises above what ordinary Nigerian would have put as a benchmark for very good governance, I think it will still stand a chance come 2027. But the way things are now currently, I don't see everything is towards a disadvantage. But he still have a space of time to show up the lacuna in his administrative prowess, so that he can be able to have a relevance as the case may be when election proper comes into the form.
Michael, 1 second. Let me this is something still in line with the implication of some of these moves on the current administration. See, as I was saying earlier that those coming together must really be serious this time around because of the nature of the person in the south, the kind of person they are dealing with. They intend to take power from. From what I know of this current president, Mr. Tinubu, see, all cards are on the table. That's the kind of politics he plays. All cards, all shades and colors of cards are on the table. That's the kind of politics. And for somebody that is playing that kind of politics, you have to be ready. You have to be serious. You have to be formidable enough to take power from such a person. All cards. And when I say all cards, I mean all cards are on the table. That's the kind of politics he plays.
It's kind of politics, but can he survive this pressure if it doesn't align? Hold on, can he survive this pressure without aligning with the political base or with the loyalists of the former president Buhari? Can he survive it?
Michael, as we speak, Labour Party has about 3 factions.
Nobody can challenge him.
As we speak, PDP is not in order. And those are the 2 major opposition parties that we have at the moment. Regardless the position of Buhari concerning his quest for a re-election, regardless that, we are already seeing the indicators. You can see the kind of trauma, the kind of problem that the major opposition that should be formidable by now are already having. And I can tell you that is how they are going to be having it, because what is affecting them is external. The problem they are going to be having will be coming from outside. The people fragmenting them are going to be coming from outside. It's a deliberate ploy to pieces the opposition, so that you can't come together. You are not even formidable enough to challenge who is already having power. So it's going to be a major work. Irrespective of the position of a Buhari or any other person like that, the opposing forces must be ready for what is ahead.
Do you think the coalition will be working?
You see, this is not the first time we have a coalition. Prior to this era, we won't had coalition during the time of Shagari's. At the time, the thing was getting to a teething stage. There was balkanization. Then the coalition that was supposed to be held during that time between the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo and Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe didn't see the light of the day. And that was then the MPP-led faction then tilted towards the MPN group that threw up Chief Ume Ezeoke as the Speaker of the House of Representatives. And you can see there is nothing offensive to when you want to collaborate. But when you are looking at, you check at the context. Is the context workable? Is it something that is expected, the expected outcome? Is it going to favor all the hands on board, so that they can be viral enough to give the present government a run for their money? But in a situation whereby everybody have their own self-serving interest, and they are not ready to just drop their interest first and discuss something across board, what would matter to them majorly, and see that so that in order to form a very formidable and a viral force to challenge Tinubu. Also, I want to serve a note here. You see, all the problem that is emanating from the opposition parties now, I cannot confidently say that the present government is not complicit in what is happening in other parties, because it's also a ploy for them to give an accentuation to whatever gains that they have or what they might have during the electoral time. Because looking at the set of things now, the way they are on ground, they themselves, they are working across board. They are not sleeping. They will check the permutation, check the entire equation, and see where they have to do plus and minus, so that they can be able they can also compete favorably with whatever opposition that is coming to fight with them come 2027. Give or take. Right now, if the opposition, as we currently have it, if they continue to move, because it's better they start early now, because if they should start late before the election, there can also be balkanization in their result. It's better you check all the details, all what needs to the I's and the dots, and see where we can align, then realign, where we can share some things that are not general, that are not of common interest, before we can be able to say we are viral, we can be able to build it on a very, very formidable route.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vincent.
Thank you very much,
Mr. Mike. Thank you so much. All right, let's have you again to Mr. Kunle and Ben. Mr. Ben, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank God today's weekend and happy Saturday, wherever you are. Okay, thank you for Mr. Monkey Great. May good Lord bless you and strengthen you and subtest your blessing day by day for you and your friends and your family. Whatever you touch shall be a blessing to you. And also, Mr. Kingsley, may good Lord strengthen you, shall bless you, and you and your family and your friends, wherever you are, remain blessed. Thank you. God bless.
Yeah, good morning, viewers. Good morning, every one of you. Good morning, Mr. Great, Mr. Muki Great. You shall be greater than the greatness. And Kingsley, Mr. Kingsley, God bless you. God bless your generation to come. We really appreciate you. And thank God for life.
All right, is President Bola Tinubu ready for this chase? You saw what happened yesterday, a visit to the house of former president of the country, Muhammadu Buhari. Can Tinubu survive this heat? Kule?
Yeah, I think he will survive it because of the coalition they're forming, and the majority of those coalition, there are people backing on that coalition, they are betrayal to themselves. You could see when I see the name of former Governor Tambuwal, you could see what the kind of elements of betrayal that he did to Wike then during the convention and during the political convention then, that he was supposed to support Wike then. Wike dish out a lot of money to Tambuwal. At the die minute, he switched over his alliance to what's it called, Atiku. So is that the kind of man you want to trust in power? Is it the kind of man you can rely on that it will be stable to bring good things on the table? And I can tell you heartedly, all those guys that are doing the coalition, that are forming the coalition cannot stand, because all of them have their hidden agenda. All of them have the betrayal purpose, agenda purpose. And I would say, I think we don't need to bother much about this coalition. The coalition is dead on arrival because each one of them has their own, agenda, internal agenda, in which they will ended up betraying themselves at long run.
Kule, we are talking about northerners. We're talking about northern politicians. Do you know what you are saying at all?
Yeah,
the likes of Atiku,
yeah,
Buhari, El-Rufai, though we can't substantiate it. We can't say that Buhari has cross-carpeted to Social Democratic Party or PDP or any other opposition. But this a visit to the former president, and looking at the body language of the former president, it seems he's not that in support of President Bola Tinubu, especially during the 2023 presidential election. Remember what happened during the primaries? You remember? Now, what does this signify to you? What does this show?
In the
visit of Atiku,
yes,
El-Rufai,
yes,
that just cross-carpeted from APC to Social Democratic Party, SDP. What does it signify to you? Their visit.
In every Buhari, there's a remote control behind it. What is the remote control? Aisha Buhari, which I need to respect that woman a lot, because it's not presenting herself as an ingrate. He knew what Tinubu did for his husband to be a president, to be counted or to be mentioned as members of the old, presidents, the successive president we've had. If not Tinubu, there can never be Buhari, because Tinubu paved all the way for Buhari when Buhari was just looking at it that is the only past president that has never benefited from the goodies of governing Nigeria. And Tinubu came with strategy that, okay, your crying will be ended. Will end your crying. Every time Buhari contested, he always went back to this room and start crying that the Nigerians, they are depriving him of what other generals have benefited from. What did I mean by past generals? I'm talking of the Oba soldiers of this world. We're talking of the people that ruled Nigeria through the military era and this other political era. And I think in life, one thing that can set people back is for someone to be an ingrate to someone that did him a favor. And I think Aisha Buhari, kudos to that woman. Proud to the elections of Tinubu, he was the only one that single-handedly said, you cannot pay back somebody that has helped you with a bad coin. You cannot pay them back with a bad coin. And that is what Aisha Buhari put on the table. With all these people, they've gathered together once before to outline Tinubu then during their campaign, during the odds. But Aisha Buhari stood firm that no, I'm not an ingrate. I knew the help this guy did to my husband. So he played a whole lot of role for Tinubu to come in. So all this gathering, you ended up, you see, Mike, mark my word, they ended up betraying themselves, especially Tambuwal.
Don't you think that this new move, this gathering we just talked about, has revealed the crack in the APC, that's the All Progressives Congress, ahead of the 2027 election?
Oh, wow. You see, it's a very, welcoming engagement this morning you are putting on the table. You see, proud to that time, all these people were together. They could not have a formidable stance. And it's not going to hold on to, it's not going to disturb President Bola Tinubu, as I'm telling you today. He has his own allies too. He has his own supporters, and there's a game that the president is playing now. That you're talking of the Fulani, you are talking of how about the Aboriginal Awusas? They have been shortchanged. They have been, they have been shortchanged, and you have to bring those people on the board too, because they've been sidelined a lot, and it's trying to bring up those people that have been deprived, which are the real Aboriginal Northerners. I'm talking of the Kano. You're talking of some of the states in that we always think they are one, but they are not one. So the issues will come into being when the real politics starts. And I can tell you honestly, President Bola Tinubu has nothing to fear about.
Okay, Benjamin, so sorry. Don't you think this should be a matter of concern for the ruling All Progressives Congress? Don't you think this is serious headache for President Bola Tinubu?
Well, in fact, let us tell the truth. It is a very big battle for Mr. President Tinubu. What I'm seeing now is what goes to happen for 2015. What happened for 2015 is what goes to happen for 2027. Now, for these people to come out to say that they want to go in March and they go and visit the former President Muhammadu Buhari, that's something. And the former President Muhammadu Buhari is a very man who is a very silent. He can never take the action immediately, and nobody knows what is in mind. But I know that other Northerners that are at the back of current president, they will still pull out. And if Mr. President Tinubu did not take time, they are giving him yellow card before the red card. It's the yellow card that brings them to tell him that 2027 he is out. But can he play his role very well as of now? For this, how many years? Let me just call him a year. It's not 2 years before 2027. Can he play the game very well? I don't think. And when these people come together, it cannot defeat them.
It cannot defeat them.
It cannot defeat them. No matter the amount that he have, I know the Northerners. I know what they will do. They cannot spend money than Jonathan to them. They can decide at a 1 second. Once you don't reach that 59 seconds, a minute to 1 hour, they will disappoint. So, Mr. President should not relax on them. But I know that he have already put in hope some of them, but they will bring him down. What happened to Mr. former President Jonathan goes to happen to him.
You have what Ben Jack said.
What Ben Jack said, that's his own opinion, and I really welcome his opinion. But let me now start from Kaduna, where El-Rufai comes from. Uba Sani has banished El-Rufai out of Kaduna. That's the governor. He brought himself into the APC and he made him a governor. Go and check what is going on between Uba Sani and El-Rufai now. El-Rufai should be under trial as it is, because the way he manipulated the funds of the Kaduna State when he was a governor, and he should be under probe any moment from now. So when you're talking of El-Rufai, it was same El-Rufai that took Buhari to Supreme Court during this Naira policy issues then. And even they went to the extent of the Supreme Court. You could see, I think they are just playing a game, a foul game as it is now. And those guys, as they are, you could see likewise what Tambuwal did to Wike during the conventions. So that's when you know that these people are not stable. You cannot trust them, you know. And I can say wholeheartedly, no matter how they gang up against the president, I mean, they are going nowhere, and the president is preparing for them likewise. And you know, the president too has his own highlights. And when you're talking about, and he's gaining ground a lot, when we could look at the Labour Party now, they has been able to win the heart of the Labour. Majority of them are the campaign to the Labour Party now, to the APC now. And look at the Southeast as well. He has won the heart of the Southeast. Then when you go to the North, likewise, the people like in the North Central, let's go to the North Central. You could remember one man called Jagabam Mogu, that gave Tinubu that Jagabam Mogu. There has been always a good ally together, and that is why even in Babangida place there, I'm talking of where Babangida comes from, it's a dusted game already. It's a one game already, because Tinubu has planted a lot in all those regions, and he has made allies with all those political generals in that area. So to me, I think Tinubu is good to go, and he has nothing to trouble his mind.
All right, before you leave this morning, I need to say to you what Baba Yaga is asking. Mike asking Akunle if he's happy with the current state of Nigeria.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Baba Yaga. Mr. Baba Yaga, I don't know when you left, the year you left Nigeria. Nothing has been changed from the successive government we've been having. Nothing has been changed. And I can tell you, and somebody came now and he wants to change the narrative, and he keeps on going to look for investors all around. Some people are saying, what's the connection of Tinubu with Macron? Macron has been an ally of Tinubu for long. His father has been an ally of Tinubu for long. You could remember Macron happens to be in one of the members of Alliance Française. He works with Alliance Française. His father works with Alliance Française in the Ikoyi there, and the friendship has been bonded for a while, for long. So to me, unprepared politician, you cannot compare unprepared politician to a political guru that has prepared his way right from onset, right from the Hope 93, which is Abiola election. I think the new kids on the block that did not know what happened, what transpired during the Hope 93 agenda. And for even Umaru Shehu Musa Yaradua to ask for Tinubu to lobby Umaru Shehu Yaradua for him to step down for, what's it called? Was it Obasanjo then? No, for Abiola then. And that relationship still continue up till now. But we Gen Z of nowadays, majority of us did not even go back to the drawing table and see how these political power holders started from. And I can say Mr. President has no problem with coalition. It's the people that are forming the coalition that have problem of organizing themselves and trust in themselves, because those people, they are not trustworthy. I've told you about Yeah, I told you about El-Rufai.
Okay.
El-Rufai is a betrayer, but Tambuwal is a betrayer already, which they have already shown.
Thank you so much. I
Yeah,
really appreciate your comments.
Pleasure, right?
This
Yeah.
one, I appreciate
Now we'll be traveling any moment from now. I want to go to Osun State.
Okay.
And I pray I will not witness any kidnapping or any issue on the way. So I want to check my state and see how it's going on. Yeah. But you cannot capture me.
Why are you always controversial?
You cannot capture me as I am.
All right.
This is the nation that you say. Look at what is coming out.
What can the president do to gain the love of the Northerners now that we are seeing gang up from that
Mr.
region?
Mike, to tell the truth on it, Mr. President can never do anything. No matter, but he will try to buy the heart of them, but they will disappoint him. Let us say the truth. And the way that he handles Nigeria is not handling Nigeria good way. Things are going bad. Nothing is moving. Macron that he go and visit, he visited Nigeria. How many days he stayed in Nigeria? Just 2 days. He went back. Which of foreign countries that visited Nigeria stay a week? Look at him. He goes to spend in France 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
To do what? To do what? So, and you tell me say Nigeria is going well, why Nigeria is catching fire? Nigeria is boiling day by day. Which fire service can never quench the fire that raising in Nigeria. Fire service can never quench it. The fire is much. Let Mr. President come back. Let him stand. I remember, let Abacha. Abacha did not travel any other country. He stayed in Nigeria, govern Nigeria, and this move well. Look at Aminu Tambuwal. How is handled? He said, I can handle it. I can play ball. He cannot score goal. They put in the pitch. Go and score. He cannot score goal. It's just falling. Look at how Nigeria. Carry minister. Put under his back. Can the ministers help him? No. 0 points. Instead, things are going worse and worse. And he himself will be confused day by day. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Ben Jack. That was a great contribution from you. All right. You have to beg them if you want them to, allow you. If they permit you, I'm not in the right.
There is nothing like
all right, let's go.
There is nothing like permission. See, you come accordingly. There is a time for everything.
All right, Oluwawan.
Good morning to our viewers. Good morning to Monkey Grace and Chrisley. We have all of you have done. God continue to bless you. Merci beaucoup. God continue and bless your pockets, and you never lack in Jesus' name. Amen. So, what are we really talking
about?
All right,
should the president be worried about others? Okay.
Good morning. This is the Biafran evangelist, Benjamin Johnson Ezesinachi. The great, God bless you. And Casey, God bless you from Canada. May God bless you. And I pray that no evil shall befall your financial status in the name of Jesus. Amen. God bless you. Working great. God bless you. And all our viewers.
Double blessing. Double blessing for all of them. Double protection.
Thank you so much.
See, you were asking.
I said, should President Bola Tinubu be worried about northern support? You heard what that's about losing northern support. You heard what Ndume said, that Tinubu should be very, very careful of Buhari, especially now that he's not saying anything. Be afraid of Buhari's silence. That's what Ndume told President Bola Tinubu. And he said it's occultic. Are you getting me now? Of course, Buhari has his own loyalists in the north. And looking at what happened yesterday, the visit to his house by northern politicians, what does it speak to you?
God will bless you. See, when you say Tinubu, you should be careful of losing northern support. Tinubu should be careful of Nigeria particularly. His name is written off somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? You see, the northern lions, those who are Atiku Abubakar that went to Buhari yesterday, they are not Nigeria. We are Nigeria. We are feeling the part of what is happening here. They are not hungry. They can travel at any time they like. Me, I cannot afford to carry 200 naira to go to Ikeja now, what I don't have because of the policy, the suffering we are facing. See, if Tinubu have capacity, see, have some time to change the hand of the time. You see, when you change the environment, when the citizens feel accommodative, you have the support of all of them. But when now you are dancing to one side of the game, I don't Nigeria, they are telling you that Nigeria, what about us? See, let us be specifically speaking the truth. The truth is that let Nigeria breathe and you will have whatever you want. But now Nigeria is not breathing under him. See, I was in my home yesterday evening. I was listening for radio. There was a program somewhere say, what is happening in Nigeria? Many people are saying suffering all over Nigeria, all over nationhood. Some people say they drink, some people say they can't even afford it. See, and the president is here now. He's in France. One day the president never come out and say, Nigeria, please. Every time you say, effort combale, have patience. Talk the truth. Let Nigeria know what is really the pains that is coming. That is, you are not capable of handling, or you are capable of doing it. But it's like you are not capable. You are not capable. See, when they say they will change you, if the president does not change the capacity, the policy, I don't think it will be there anymore. But those opponents now, those are ganging against themselves. They are not even where to be found because they are all birds of the same feather. We need a dramatically change that will change the atmosphere of all our life. Not those faces. Those faces are the same organization of fraudsters that we have in the corridor of power. I don't think they can lead us to the promised land. Jagaba, he has some power because now we can never allow our eye to be open and answer man in the Fulani name to come. See what is happening in all Nigeria. They are killing us everywhere, but they are not talking. But when you kill them one place, they will rise. So it's that type of people who want to come again. So let Jagaba, he get time, hungry day. But under 2 years now, the suffering is getting out of hand. You can change the ship, change the sailor, turn and make it turn, make it not go this direction. They turn it to the direction of where we'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. Now, one knows here, yes, who is the cabal that will form against you. But now, we are not happy. Nigeria generally is not happy with the administrative of the president. North, South, East, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Kanuri, everybody I do. Nobody is happy with the government of it. That's why they have audacity and the capacity to be visiting Buhari, visiting Obasanjo, visiting this and this, because it's not doing the right thing. If you do the right thing, you don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Do the right thing, because the right thing is on your desk. You have the capacity. You are the president and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Match any matchable. Let this be done accordingly. Not accommodating justice, because your part, the part of the government of this president administration, they are injustice. They don't obey the rule of law. See what is happening in Port Harcourt. See what is happening everywhere. See, they don't have the chance of coming. That's why enemy many. Even though me, I'm against him. I'm against his policy. I'm against his government. Except there is a change. Otherwise, come 2027, a new face will arise. And I don't believe that Jagaba, a fairy tale. See now, you ban Idris Abdulkarim's song. Tell your papa, what does that mean to ban his song? It's a revolution to all Nigeria to hear. Go tell your papa, say Nigeria is not happy, they are hungry. Is that a bad language? You are afraid because you are the chief masterminder of the organization of all protests in Nigeria yesterday. You equipped Jonathan for the Asoro, executed, evacuated. Can you imagine? You set up a mafia organization of most protesting in the land. Everybody, para. Why? Because Jonathan put 2 naira, 5 naira on top of where. But today, what is happening? Now nobody wants to protest. They say, go to your village, go to your state. You send mafia out in the street. Now Idris was with you yesterday. All of us were with you, but now you don't want to make anybody para. You wrong, and you must leave. Nigeria is not one man house. You are a Jagaba, who also be lying. If you look but what are you doing now? You now see it, your eye now open. You now see your face. Your wife going. He has where she was born. Her roots. See how they bore her. Somebody say, mama. Group come say, now your mama. Now your mama. No be our mama. We don't know him. Can you imagine? Say, now your mama. Now your mama. Can you imagine? Their popularity is dead. See, when Obasanjo was there, when Jonathan was there, when this last man said Buhari, see, they see how that capacity of still managing humanity. How much was rice? How much was this? Okay, why did you Buhari left border is still locked and you came as a southerner and you know we all depend on that situation there. You see, who back there and the suffering in that duplicated, in that manufactured, in that multiplied wickedness in high places, suffering and suffering. Jagaba, your days are numbered.
All right, thank you so much, Oluwawa. Thank you so much. If the president is not getting the support of the Northerners at this time, don't you believe he should be getting the support of the Easterners? Why are you smiling?
You know why I'm laughing?
It's supposed to come from that side too.
He cannot get any support from the East. Because how did you manage the Easterners and the affairs of the East? And the things that pertains to the East, that matter to the Easterners, how do you manage it? It's very, very unfair to the Easterners. So how do you expect fairness from the East? You can't get it. If you ask me, I will tell you, and I'm 100% telling you again, Tinubu is a failure, it's a disgrace to this nation. And I will stand again to tell you this. See, it is the high time that we, the Africans, begin to value ourselves. What are you doing in France? Forget the relationship. Respect your position. Can Traore, look at Traore, Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. You can't give him such bullshit. And he can't tolerate it. He was given a special invitation by Donald Trump. He turned it down. Of which Donald Trump is planning to sanction Burkina Faso. And he doesn't care. The International Monetary Fund, they called him, invite him to borrow him money. He turned it down. We should wake up. And let me tell you, the Northerners today that are colliding against Tinubu, Bola Tinubu. And you are asking, because I heard you, asking Tinubu if Tinubu should be afraid or scared of something. Let me tell you, the collusion is not a problem. And it's not a challenge to him. Do you know when challenge and fear comes? It's when they finish their collusion, who do they present? The face after the collusion will be a challenge to Tinubu. Because no Northerner, if they should present any Northerner, based on the current situation of the country, no Nigeria will be willing to cast foot to them. The devil I know is better than that angel. So let Tinubu continue. Do you understand me? But fear comes when they presented a candidate that is credible in the eyes of the people. The credible candidate. You saw what played in 2023 when nobody believed that Labour, Labour Party is like a party that is dead and buried in Nigeria. Nobody think of a Labour Party, but to look at the way they pull, you understand, the way they pull weight to challenge Bola Tinubu. They defeated Tinubu. Let me not say challenge. Tinubu was outrightly defeated. Atiku was outrightly defeated. But the one thing is this. In Nigeria, that is why, as you see me, even in 2027, even if I don't have light, I will on generator, sit at home and watch my television. Why am I saying this? Our vote doesn't count. If Nigeria is a country where votes count, the choice of the people are being granted or given or made. You understand? Tinubu will be scared. The Nigerians already in our heart, he have seen it that we don't want him. Even me that is speaking now, if possible for me to remove Tinubu, I go do him. for him not to continue. But you and I know vividly well that after you suffer yourself to cast your vote, what they want to do is what they are going to do. Look at what Tinubu has. You know, last time I told you people that Tinubu have already started campaign. I said it. They have already started campaign before the campaign date. They have started campaigning. Look at the man that announces the result, that gave him the position that he is today. Yakubu. He has removed the man from being an INEC chairman. He has removed him and put somebody. The Yoruba man that will suit him, that will announce to his own favor. You know, yes, Yakubu has been removed by Bola Tinubu. Oh, sir, don't worry. He has removed Yakubu and he has given a Yoruba man go ahead to take over the place. What was the meaning of that concerning 2027? So election in Nigeria is not election, but let me not even say selection now. I will tell you the dictator. You understand? Dictating system of election. That is what we are doing in Nigeria now. And that is what makes Tinubu, if you watch him, he travels and he gets relaxed. Because nothing to challenge, because this has been our system. And that is the system that is going to follow in come 2027. You cast your vote when at the end of the day, overnight, as you can see, as normal, before 2 a.m., they will give you result that Bola Tinubu used one candidate to win election. And that ends it. Bang, 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 bang. Tinubu remained the president of Nigeria.
He only dropped hint of exit, not that he has left the position. Yes, Yakubu Mahmoud.
Yakubu Mahmoud. Now,
his tenure will end this year now.
His tenure is you getting it?
Yeah.
Now,
another person has been appointed. Yes.
Now, listen, another thing is this. You are talking about Muhammadu Buhari, the one that they visited.
Yeah.
Remember, in this platform, in this TV, I said something. I said, if Buhari can open his mind and pray for El-Rufai to leave APC, there is every tendency of Buhari leaving APC before 2027. Yes. It's a free will.
This is the person that said he will never betray.
Excuse me. He said he will not betray APC.
That gave him 2 terms.
That gave him 2 terms.
Yeah.
He will not betray them. But he prayed for somebody that partnered with him that time to betray them.
Now,
and that is a political statement for you to know.
That was the wish of El-Rufai, don't you think so?
Let me tell you, before El-Rufai exit APC, he consulted Buhari. And that was what gave him the impetus to go to Buhari to receive elderly statement prayer. You understand?
Now, do you think if Buhari had told him not to leave,
he would have stayed?
He would have remained?
Yes, Buhari would have convinced him.
Do you think he would have remained?
Of course, Buhari would have at least the influence of convincing him to remain, if he himself still remained there. But this is a game. Don't you see the game yesterday? Don't you see the movement yesterday? Listen to me. Wike remains in PDP, but in presidential, how did he manage it? He played against PDP presidential candidates and make sure that PDP did not get vote today. You understand? So it's not being in party that matters, but your concept to the party matters. Are you working for the party or are you working against the party? That should be an issue. So I remain in APC doesn't mean that I am working with APC. Are you getting it? And you know he commands some influence to some extent. In the north, especially. So, you know, what the mouth to say is different from what the heart is saying.
All right, thank you so much, Biafra Pastor. I really appreciate your contribution this morning. Thank you so much. Authentic. Authentic. You just need to calm down. Authentic, calm down. Okay, let's join us. Join us.
Why are you joining a global man with?
Good morning, Mr. Lagi.
I'm saying good morning to all our global viewers on Global Assistant. It's your global anchorman, Mr. Michael Dekule, and your global analyst too. Number one, let me say good morning to Mr. Kingsley from Canada for the time gesture of what he did for this morning. May God bless your pocket so much, and the rest of people. And then Mr. Muki Rice, I'm Mr. Rice.
Yeah.
Yes, Christ as well, who has blessed us to two of you. May the Lord replenish your pocket with exceedingly much blessing. The presence of what you have given to us this morning. Mr. Casey, good morning of Canada. And our global viewers, you are welcome to Global Citizen this morning. Yes. My name is Mr. Ujolajide. Yes.
All right, Authentic.
My name is Authentic General. I greet all global our viewers. I most greet you and I thank you for what you've been doing. But I am not receiving anything. I'm not seeing anything from them. Yes, I must say that. Because if I'm receiving anything, I will thank you more. But I still thank you because you are giving my people. You understand me? Globally, I thank you. My name still remain Authentic General.
You are such a funny person.
What do you see what I am talking about? When a global man is talking, this is a global man.
Because you are receiving from those. Stop blaspheming yourself. You are. If you I talk with this platform. Even I started it with before you. I started it with 2016 with this man, Michael. When Jonathan was there, where were you then? Now that you are getting something, you don't remember me because you have 4 eyes. You didn't remember me.
All right,
what are you trying to tell me?
Take it easy.
I started it 2016 when Jonathan was there. Where were you then? You are now telling global. Which global are you? Who globalized you?
It's okay.
Who globalized you?
It's okay. It's okay.
I view our viewers. I congratulate you people. I thank you for what you are doing. But maybe today now, Mr. Mike, the anchor, will change his mind and the thing will be getting. If he gets into me, I will still tell you. Thank you all.
All right, no problem, no problem. By God's grace, we shall see to it. Okay, we shall see to it.
I've been telling you this, Mike. You are my friend. We started this. I know when you are lowering me, when you are nearing me. When I came out fully. Nobody was there. Everybody was there making jest of us. Now the thing is getting something. Now you pack me one side. Is it good?
Sorry,
it's not good. I've told you that number. It's not good. I'm not happy, but I cannot just come and be fighting you. I can't fight you.
All right.
You understand?
No problem.
Anything comes, you remember me.
All right.
Knowing that me and you started it 2016 when all of them are making jest of us.
All right, no problem. Okay, for this reason,
global. Who make you global?
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, I will give you a bag of rice.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it because I deserve it.
All right.
I deserve it because I've been saying consistently here.
All right. All right.
Most time if I come, you know, allow me to say to air my view.
You don't come on time, Mr. Integrity. No, you don't come on time now. You don't come.
I don't come on time. Excuse me. I don't come on time. I don't come on time, but I say. At least if it is 2 minutes, just give me for me to go back to
my business.
All right. 2 minutes, just give me. Let me go.
All right.
That's why I'm not fighting with anybody.
Okay, no problem. He's not fighting. He's just speaking out his mind. All right. All right. No problem.
I know him very much.
Thank you so much. We are looking at the North. Their move currently. Let's talk to Authentic first. Their move currently in respect to 2027 election and the current state of the nation. Of course, most of them are not happy with the way things are going in the country, and this has called for a coalition. What do you think President Bola Tinubu can stand this?
Actually, we are not telling ourselves the truth in this country. That is our problem. If we only come together and acclimatize ourselves and know that all of us are Nigerians, that is where this country will move forward. But what we see is that they will using divide and rule. Hausas is going against Igbos. Igbos is going against Yorubas. Yorubas is going against Igbos. That is how they meander their way. But if all of us should stand and know actually that this country is for us, you understand? Let us make it great. We know fully well that Tinubu deserve to be there.
He doesn't deserve to be
there. He doesn't deserve to be there as a president.
But he won the election.
Yes, it's because of the coalition. It's because of the Hausa. That is what the nemesis they have done yesterday now is backfiring them. Why are they going against Tinubu? Shaping at them single-handedly. Even the Southwest didn't vote Tinubu. You know it. That in Lagos he came even from his own polling unit. If you are a good man, they say that charity begins at home. From your own house, you start. That is where people will start acknowledging you. From your own house, he failed. From your own house, he failed. So the Yorubas did not even vote him. It is not that give him the blocked vote that make him to be there. Yes. Complementing with all other things. You understand me now? It is not. Then why are they complaining? Why are they now want to form coalition against him? Tinubu don't deserve to be there as a president, but they are working against that man. We know that this man can give us victory. This man, because he's coming from this side of a session. No, we don't want him. That is what is killing this nation. Yes, that is what is killing this nation. But I tell you, just like one man I just said now, the angel, you know, is better than the devil you did not know.
The devil you know.
The devil you know. The devil you know is better than the angel.
Yes.
You did not know. You understand me now?
So you prefer?
Yeah, I prefer a Southerner than Tinubu as a suffering Nigerian. All of us.
No, Southerner. Are you saying you prefer a Southerner to be there than?
I prefer a Southerner to be there than a Northerner.
Okay.
Instead of them, no matter the kind of coalition they are ganging up against your Tinubu now. If they don't present a good candidate from Southerner, yes, they will still fail. Tinubu will still take over. I'm telling you. Though Tinubu is a complete failure. We know that is a complete failure. No good thing is coming out from him now, except by tomorrow he change. I'm telling you, from the bottom of my heart, because I am a family man. I know what I'm facing as a family. To feed now is not my mind. To feed is not child issue, child play. You understand? Except Tinubu change his mind. But I prefer a Southerner. If no matter the amount of coalition they are working against Tinubu, let them present a good candidate from Southerner that will unseat.
All right. Before you go, I need to announce this good news to you.
Yes.
Say good news.
Yes.
Say good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news. Good news.
All right. King Joe Ogba, one of our esteemed viewers on the platform, has blessed you with 20,000 naira.
Thank you, Mr. Kinjo. I love you. That is it. That is why I say. That is why I say. No. Excuse me. That is why I say that I and Mike started this thing during Jonathan 2016. When all of them they are now claiming that they are global, one of them are making jest of us. He will know me from my office. Come and talk, authentic. Come and talk. When I started talking, everybody was saying, they don't have job, they don't do this. Now the thing have started bringing dividend. They park in one side. I always meet Mike. Mike, what have I done? Mike, what is the problem? He said, authentic, wait. I said, no problem. I keep moving. Not that I'm begging, but I know. I am telling you what is happening in this country. I am not painting it. You understand me now? I'm telling you. But the issue remains that instead of the power to go back to the north, Tinubu will complete his 8 years. I'm telling you, except they bring a good candidate from the south.
Thank the man who bless you.
I don't thank King Joe.
Right, King Joe, thank you. He also gifted me some of 30,000 naira for my birthday. As a birthday gift.
King Joe, thank you. God bless you more.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
So much.
Thank you.
You're currently watching us.
Okay.
Thank you so much, King Ogba.
Yes.
God continue to bless you.
All right.
Thank you. All right, King Ogba, I think is the one. He's the one that launched the first live program.
Okay.
On City Stand.
Okay.
First live program on the platform.
Yes.
He launched it with some of 50,000 naira.
Okay.
Yeah. So we appreciate you, King Joe. Thank you so much. May God continue to bless you.
Yes, sir.
The North against President Bola Tinubu. Can Tinubu survive this heat?
Mr. Mike, I must tell you, if you are talking of politics, we are talking of numbers. Politics is all about number. That's what they call majority. They will have their way. The less number called minority will have their say. Not by the figure we are being given by population or institution of Nigeria. And what even our former colonial master has made us to believe they made us to believe that they are more than us, they are numerically strength higher than us. So by that factor, they have the voting numerical strength of bringing or removing whoever wants to be in power. And they did that to Tinubu 2023. But now, is for them to now be rising up against Tinubu, do you ask yourself, is there any justification for that? Yes, there's reason for that. Not only in the north, you will see rising up against Tinubu because the policies he brought upon the masses of Nigeria, it did not improve their living standard. It rather make cost of living to be more expensive, more higher, more costly on them. So it's not, you see, it's a pity that's not, we are talking about it from the north. Come on the southwest, south, not central, everywhere. Because if you go to market to go and buy something, they won't say you buy your Igbo man. The seller will sell to you, whoever you may be, at the current price of the market. So who brought about such extraordinary high cost of things in Nigeria now? Because of the policy of Tinubu. So if not, is ganging up. Tinubu provided the policy for them to do that. He is the architect of that misfortune that that's now befalling him. Otherwise, if when it comes to power, standard of living were going up, and price of things were falling, they will not rise up. But everybody is now talking from reality point of cost of sustaining yourself, your living and co. That is why everybody who felt that this effect is much on me, particularly from the north, they start first. Don't surprise if we spread that to the other part of the place. Southwest, southeast, south, it's also going to spread to that place. So I will not blame them in the sense that what we are feeling in the southwest is what they are also feeling them. But they may not be able to have the patience to endure it. That means they are quicker in response to what they are passing through than the rest of the country. And then that is to it, they have right to do that. Why? Because the president himself created that atmosphere for that to happen. Like I told you, the singular decision of that fuel subsidy removal without thinking the consequences of the effects it will have on people and how to mitigate it, how to solve it, how to cushion the effects on people, caused him this, brought all this on him. But let me warn you not, like I want to speak like the other people are speaking. Let them not deceive us in the starting that because they feel that Tinubu is not performing, because of it, they're not bringing others to work. No, we won't go that way. Let them know that South has 8 years tenure to rule Nigeria.
So you are sounding a warning to them.
Yes. So what I'm telling them is this: whatever they bring from the South as well, I'm going along with it. If they not feel that Tinubu is no longer acceptable to them, they look around other region of the even from the Southwest as well. You go to South,
but we'll get the majority of the votes from there.
See, what I'm telling you is this: I'm giving them a check. If they are bringing up anything, let it be from the South, whether from Southeast or from South, or even from Southwest as well. Let it be a southern candidate. As far as they do that, I'm going along with them. But if they think they'll bring a northerner to us, no.
Would it be possible for them to choose someone like Peter Obi? I'm talking about the northerners.
Mr. Mike.
We are looking at this mega coalition.
Mr. Mike,
we don't know what to come out of
Mr. Mike,
coalition.
I don't.
Is it possible for a Peter Obi to come out of this coalition?
If North can trust,
can they emerge as a candidate?
The fear North will be having is that if Obi is brought now, we will be honest to them to spend only 4 years.
That is, can they not support an Igbo man?
Yes, no. This is not the issue of Igbo man. I'm a Yoruba man. I voted for Obi in 2023, and I'm talking
about the North.
Listen, let me tell you one thing. They said they are done with this man. They don't. Yes, and they want to bring us somebody else. But we are telling them whoever wants to be must be from the south.
From the south.
Yes. Okay. Just like some of us who Yoruba in 2023 dump our own man Tinubu for an Igbo man, Obi. So because I start my conscience, I weigh both of them on the scale. I pick my conscience, and this is where my heart belongs, and I stand for it. We are all known here as obedient. We fought. Kule and I we are just talking now. In asking, we worship the same church. I fought him stand still here on Obi and Tinubu. Ask Play will tell you. I believe who I support that will give me the best result without thinking of ethnic consideration. So if they want to bring somebody else from the south, if they are bringing Obi again, I will assess I will assess everything again, and I pitch my tent with where I'm going. But it must be from south, whether from south, from southeast, from southwest. let somebody from the south come and complete the 8-year tenure of the turn of the south. Then they should not tell us that they are being one man. It won't happen. This is not in northern Nigeria. Okay. This is not in northern Nigeria. Northern.
Let me go to the comment section and see what is happening there. CO, Obi, or nobody else. Obi or nobody else. That's what CEO is saying.
No, that's
he's still on it. He's the only. That's Obi is the only man that can stop all this nonsense in Nigeria. Udeze Chima, the Northerners will prefer to vote a doll baby from anywhere in Nigeria, apart from an Igbo man. From Prince, also, Obi is the best person. Chicago schoolboy, I love this man's sincerity. He spoke the reality. That is you.
Oh, thank you.
Chima, the Northerners can never vote an Igbo man for president. Let's face the fact. That's what Udeze Chima is saying. Let's go to the top of the comment section. We have a Chicago schoolboy saying, God bless King Joe and other cheerful givers on this platform who always put smiles on their fellow Nigerians. God bless you all. Honestly, they've been trying to be very, very supportive.
Yes.
Very, very supportive.
God bless all of you.
May God continue to bless you. Thank you, sir, and protect you.
Yes. And hello, I don't agree with that condition that Obi is the best. As at the time I made my own judgment on those candidates who came up, I pick Obi as the best. There may be somebody else from the southeast that will now consider, say, oh, this guy is better than the person I chose in Southeast before. Obi is not the only person in the Southeast, so there's still some very living people like Okonjo-Iweala. If Okonjo-Iweala come up from the, are you telling me I will not wear the criteria of Okonjo-Iweala with Obi? I might be tempted to go for Okonjo-Iweala. He's not an Igbo woman. So I don't agree with that man that Obi is the best in the whole. No. It's an insult to Igbo race to say that's the only person in Igbo land. There are better people in Igbo land too. I'm only waiting for let them see who is coming up. They have now wait.
I have somebody like Alex Oti too.
I mean, okay, look at what Oti is doing in Abia State now. You ever know Oti?
And he's an Igbo man.
He's an Igbo man. So that question, yes. Let's not zero down that that's the only best. It's an insult to Igbo race. There are better material that I believe that
in the south.
Yes.
Than Obi.
Yes. As at the time I made my choice of Obi, I compared him better than Tinubu and I went for him. If somebody else is brought from Southeast as well, and I see his considered better than Obi, I would not Obi, I go for him.
All right, Andrew Gujimi is saying they wouldn't pick Obi. What's your take?
Obi, first and foremost, Obi is gradually coming up. Gradually coming up. Because when you want to play politics in this part of the world, you don't play politics with sincerity. People that has ruled us have not been so sincere. Let's talk about Obasanjo. Obasanjo is the one that manipulated us to this extent that with election was not owed, it is election. He brought Yaradua. Yaradua was sick. He knew that the man was not going to last. They brought him in. The only sincere person that came through the divine orchestration of God, Jonathan, because he was too sincere, he came. And he saw the way the handwriting was on the wall. He gave the power to Buhari. And you look at the way Buhari dealt with Nigeria. Our president now, he say, you don't get power easily. You fight for it. You grab it.
And run away with it.
It's going to take the power of God and the strength of God for us to have a leader that is God-fearing. Just like Jonathan. Because what the North are doing now, listen, what the North are doing now and what I'm seeing the North are doing now is that they are gradually doing their permutation. They want to come back. They want to come back because why they want to come back is that if you calculate their tenure, Obasanjo ruled 8 years, Jonathan ruled 6 years, making how many? That's 14. Then Yaradua ruled 2 years. What do they call this man? Buhari ruled 8 years. That's 10 years. Then Jagaban. You understand? Looking at the political calculation, there are a lot of things that are going on. They are going on the ground. And the issue on ground is that if we can leave this, whether this one is not, whether it's this, whether it's that, if you are able to get a sincere candidate that will be able to move Nigeria forward. The problem that is killing us now is ethnicity. if you don't come from the Igbo, if you don't come from the north, if you don't come from the, that's the problem we're having. And that is what is eating us. The appointment of the president now, you understand? Ethnicity. Buhari time, ethnicity. Jonathan time, ethnicity. Yaradua time. He mixed his own up. This Baba, Obasanjo, he picked from all rounds. When we are able to deal with ethnicity, we will be able to know the way forward. As it is now, ethnicity is killing our politics, and that is why we are not getting things right. The best candidate that is supposed to manage the communication is from the east. They will not put him there. They will go and put somebody that is not from that they can control. That's our big problem in Nigeria.
All right.
Because if we do the right thing, we'll get the right result. That's my humble take.
All right, Andrew. Good evening. Nigeria politicians don't want honest man, so therefore Obi is not their choice. And it's still on it. Obi is too faithful for Nigeria politicians. That's what Andrew Ogundimi has written here this morning. Chicago schoolboy, what was he saying? Okay, quickly to Chima. Please, Mr. Lajide, the Yorubas should give us an Oshibaju, and we are okay.
Oh, beautiful.
They said they wouldn't allow an Igbo man to rule. They will not pick an Igbo man. But if they can give us an Oshibaju, then we are okay.
I want to recall Udeze Shima took me up on this thing last week. Remember when I was telling
Chicago schoolboy says he concur with Udeze Chima.
Yes, I remember. Yes, Mr. Udeze Shima. I remember about last week. I think it was last week when he told me that if Oshibaju is picked, he will fly down from Italy also down to come and vote for Oshibaju. All right, that's why I said if the other wants to choose anybody for us, let them choose from the south. Choose from the south. If they can even choose from the southwest, choose from the southeast, south. As far as it's from the south, I'm going along with them. Then let them not tell us that it's from the north again. Like you said, you are emphasizing. I'm not reminding you. The last week said if they choose Oshibaju, you come down. Okay, if Oshibaju speak by the north against Tinubu, then that's good. We will not assess who the two of them are, and then vote for the person. Yes, I know. We never know.
Andrew Ogundimi, Oshibaju is a chameleon. That's what he's saying here. CO, Baba is not all about that. We have the man who win the election. Okay, I can't get this very well. So sorry about that, CO. Mr. Peter Obi, integrity is calling his name out in his past record. Okay, that Obi's integrity is speaking for him. That's what he's trying to say right there in the comment section. Muki, great. What is he saying? Oshibaju. Oshibaju call. Oshibote. Hope is not Prince Oshibote, the president of OPC worldwide. Okay. Oshibaju call. Oshibate.
You see, the beauty of this is that everybody has his opinion. Like Oshibaju, sometimes I think if that man is given the opportunity, the little thing he did when he was acting president, while Buhari was not around, I could see how he was able to.
You see changes.
Yes. So I think
a sign of relief.
Yes. Okay. So those who are coming for him, I think if they give him the chance, let's see if he emerges. They will not study him, his character, and wait against Tinubu, and then we will not decide. But all I'm talking about, let's see it from the south.
All right, thank you so much, David Okafor. I am Tunde Okafor saying that Peter Obi is going to be a big mistake if Peter Obi is given the mandate. Wow. Oh, what? Sonny, what Sonny is saying here, they will not like Obi because spending will be cut and corrupt politicians will go hungry. All right, thank you so much, gentlemen. I really appreciate your contribution this morning. Thank you so much, Mr. Felix. You still want to talk?
I wanted to say something.
I don't say. I'm my own turn.
Look at this. Look at this Obi man. Look at this Obi man.
I'm not Obi man. Don't call me Obi man.
Okay, Biafra man.
Call me Nnamdi Kanu man.
Nnamdi Kanu man.
Someone Ekpa man.
Someone Ekpa man.
You can manage to add Wazirike man. Manage because Wazirike started the rest. Although he dropped.
Just 2 seconds. Let's just.
No.
You are speaking Yoruba.
Okay, what do you want to say?
I just want to say something that
the battery is low already.
What I just want to say is that we should all come together and select the best out of the people we have. Let us not look at name. there are the best is within us. When we get the best,
So let's go for the best.
Let's go for the best.
Thank you so much, Mr. Felix. Thank you. Okokondem, good morning to you.
Good morning, my host, Mike. I am Mr. Paran. I thank God Almighty for what you have done for us, for the life you have given to us, to all our friends all over the world. I thank you for the opportunity you give us to be the land of the living. For that, be praised, be magnified in Jesus' name. I thank God Almighty on behalf of Samuel Ekpa, Mazen Namde Carlo, Biafran government in Biafran Republic government in exile. For that, be praised, be magnified in Jesus' name. Father, I thank thee because you never allow Nigeria to step in like Ukraine or Gaza. Father, our life is in your hand. To protect common Nigerians. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Yeah, Ali Ndume, one of the senators in Nigeria, issued a chilling 2027 warning to President Bola Tinubu. And he talked about Buhari's silence. That Tinubu should be very, very careful of Buhari's silence this time around. And looking at what happened yesterday, I think he was talking after Vice President, the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar's visit, and other politicians to Buhari, that's the former president, yesterday. Northern gang up against the APC administration, led by President Bola Tinubu. Can Tinubu survive this? Is it possible for him to overcome these challenges?
Nothing like a Northern gang up against APC government of Nigeria, not like Northern gang up, but it's Fulani gang up. Watch all of them that are crying. Tinubu is not good. Tinubu is not good. Hungry. This, that, protest. All of them are Fulani. Do you see Hausa man there? Do you see Gwari man there? Do you see Nupe man there? Do you see Kongi TV man there? Jagon, do you see them there? All these that are not are Fulanis. That we read in the name of the North, deceive the people of the North, but to achieve their own aims. But I am trying to warn, I'm not warning, I am pleading to Tinubu to put eyes on the ground, to keep his ears open. Let him not allow what happened to Abacha to happen to him.
It means he should tread carefully.
He should tread carefully.
Okay.
This even Abacha, as strong as he is, as a military man, with very strong heart, still Abacha died in office. Do you know that the death of Abacha is local and international gang up? Abacha eat apple. Abacha eat apple. Who give him the apple he eats? It's not the same apple we buy in the market and eat or separate apple. Because Fulani was against Abacha. Watch it. Fulani was against Abacha. Abacha have to leave the power by all means. This man, El Mustafa, chief secretary to Abacha, I could remember, if I'm not mistaken, there was a segment he made, and later he was released from detention, by Obasanjo detention. He said that he is off in that detention because his people, Fulani, go against him. That's why he still remained there. Up to that time he was released. Which means if Fulani call on him to be out, he'll be out. Look at this man, I think Badejo, Nyanti Allah leader, who is group and the source of bandits in Nigeria. Do you see him in detention? Because Fulani spoke in his own favor. Fulani said his own favor. He's a Fulani man. So people should be careful. People should be careful. The Western and the Yoruba should be careful. For Igbos, so for Igbos, let the Igbos continue playing with their own life. Playing politics with their own life. Love of money with their own life. Look at division in Biafra liberation movement. Look at the division there. Okay, I guess because of the president. Look at the division there. Instead of them to come together and pursue the common enemy, they are killing themselves. Now there's another arrival among Igbos fighting against people that are fighting for Igbos. Two of them. As Gumi said, recruit the Igbo people to fight against IPOB, to bring IPOB down. That's what is happening now. They should be careful. And coming to 2027 election, anybody who choose P2B have fall already. I am Mr. Pateni Okoko saying it. If P2B managed to be on the bench there, to be in that dance rock, P2B will be a rubber stamp against his people.
Rubber stamp president.
I'm telling you honestly, P2B is my brother. He's an Igbo man, but he will be a rubber stamp against Igbos, against Biafras. His son will be worse than Southeast governors, except LSOT. If you are saying, I'm saying so, because in his own regime, as an Anambra State governor, with his watchful eyes, over 1,000 Mossop were killed and dumped into Oji River. Where is the investigation? Did you do anything? Did you comment about it? Look at the killing now in Hamufu. Look at the killing now in Okigwe. The P2B mention anything, condemn it. But if it's in the lot, P2B will come out and condemn it.
You are saying the truth.
Is that not a strategy?
It's not a strategy. I'm not Igbo man. I'm not Igbo man. I'm not Igbo man. That's not a strategy.
You know he's a politician.
Tinubu is a politician, but you see what he's doing now. Apart from hunger, apart starvation that is facing the whole Nigeria now. But you know that Tinubu government is still protecting the West. If not Tinubu, if not Tinubu presence as a president of Nigeria, do you know that by now Fulani have taken the whole Ondo? By now, Fulani could have taken the whole Ondo, but Obi will not do so.
But they said the president is not speaking now.
Let me tell you, if the president is not speaking, Tinubu is a calculator, political calculator. You know what he's doing. This is why North are crying that Tinubu will not enter 2027 without going to the election, because they have seen that Tinubu is not a man you can control. Okay, look at all those cabals that were in Nigeria before Tinubu entered. Tinubu is selecting them gradually, removing them, building his own cabal. But the team say the cabal is building. Most of them have a cockroach head. They are arrogant, thinking that they are stubborn, like Wike. Wike is arrogant, thinking that he's strong. There's a difference between arrogant and strong. There's a difference. All the people that Tinubu attempt to take to build his own cabal, they are arrogant but not strong. P2B will be like Hiroshi to Igbos, to Biafra. Hiroshi was there, and they won Hiroshi. See what is happening. See what is happening. Hiroshi did not take correction. Hiroshi take North and surrender himself. Second in command, North. Chief cook, North. Chief security, North. Advisor, North. Bodyguard, North. Everything. You are saying that the one was second in command.
Second in command
Was the one. Why did the one enter there? Second in command was the one. Chief security was Tiwa Danjuma when he was captain. I mentioned their name and give to you. Don't argue me.
this man that has this control.
It was only Joseph. I think Joseph Way. Joseph Way was the only naval chief of staff that time. I think he came from Rivers or South. That's what I'm saying. Air Force, not everything, not. Security, you don't know what they're saying. All of them, not. Even Man Ojugu advised Hiroshi, see what will happen. Madebo told Hiroshi, see what is happening. Hiroshi took the whole secret and give to North. See what Madebo said, that people are planning against me. They said, no, I cannot be so. We are still loyal to you. When Moritala was walking up and down, Hiroshi saw it. This is what P2B will be. Until Hiroshi take his head to pay. But I don't want P2B to take his head to pay. Therefore, P2B don't be there.
Definitely, you love him.
I love him. P2B don't be there. If not want a certain man or want to favor Igbos, let them give 2027 to South.
But can Tinubu still have his way?
If Tinubu were not able to have his way, let a man from South.
From the South.
Not to South.
Okay, South.
South to South. Like the governor of Akwa Ibom now. I think the man that succeeded Akpabio. Governor of Akwa Ibom now. Like Fubaru of River State. Then another person, if it's not come from that area, then it should come from Delta State. This minority in Delta State that can be able.
Do you think those ones are strong enough to?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, these people will. Okay. I'm telling you, these people will be far better. These people will be better.
I have right to talk.
Yes, you have right to talk. These people will be far better than Obi.
Why are you castigating your brother?
But I am telling you, I prefer Tinubu to make it. Although Tinubu indirectly is still working against Igbo man indirectly, because he want that to raise Bianca up to go and to spoil someone Egba. But I want Tinubu to be there, because if not, particularly Fulani took over, the killing in Nigeria will be worst. The killing in Nigeria. Look at during the time of Buhari. See what happened. Buhari said that he will stop Boko Haram. Right. From Boko Haram, I see created other group of bandits created in the north, which are ravaging our nation now. Thank you. I thank God for be able to meet up today for you to host me. All our fans all over the world. May God bless every one of you. It shall be well with you. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. May God save indigenous people of Nigeria entirely. Whether South, whether Southeast, whether Biafrans, whether Igbo, whether Yoruba, whether Jagon, whether TV, Nupe, every indigenous people of Nigeria. May God have mercy upon us and deliver us from this ongoing slaughtering in Nigeria. Right. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
All right, let me read this out. Kingsley Smith Okokondem is making sense. Yeah, we have a Chicago schoolboy also saying that you are making sense. Mookie, great. This man is really making sense. That's you. Look at the compliments going.
Yeah, glory be to God.
This man is very intelligent. Mookie, great. And so on and so forth. Thank you so much for your contribution this morning.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Matthew, you're welcome on the program. Okay, you want to quickly say something? Let's yeah, he's been here. You're welcome on board, Mr. Matthew. Good morning, thank you. All right. The 12th of April 2025, we are discussing the coalition that we are expecting in the country. But do you see President Bola Tinubu dismantling this coalition Nigerians are expecting? And looking at what happened yesterday, the visit to the former president's house, Muhammadu Buhari, what can you draw out from that visit?
So let me quickly say that even if the likes of Atiku and El-Rufai and the co have come out to say that the visit was not political, I think I disagree with them. They may be trying to be diplomatic about it. I think if you look at the way oppositions are gathering currently, you understand that a Tinubu have reason to be apprehensive. Because the way it is, remember that in 2015, before all the opposition put together could oust a Jonathan out of office, he took the coalition of almost all the opposition political parties to be on the same platform called APC. And as it stands today, if all the opposition political parties, elements, stakeholders should come together for the purpose of contesting against president, I must tell you that on a genuine, free and fair, credible election, Tinubu will not win that election. He will lose that election. If all the opposition come together and they contest on a free and fair basis, Tinubu will lose that election. Because one, the Tinubu government have not been able to address the imminent challenges facing the country. I was just reading the Punch now, and their major headline have it that insurgents is another major issue in the north currently as we speak. It's a resurgence terror attack on settled north. So that's another one area. Then you're talking about the area of welfare of Nigerians.
Apart from insecurity,
yes,
yes.
Okay. The government inability to address this lingering suffering.
Crisis.
We also saw the song released by Abdul Idris, though NBC have placed a ban on it. But look at the reaction is gathering all over the globe. It tells you that Nigerians are actually suffering, and Mr. President has not been able to address it. We saw Sheikh Tinubu the other time going from place to place sharing food. But the problem, the solution the people need is let the economy be buoyant, let Mr. A, Mr. B, and as the case may be, get a job or whatever you do, earn a living and feed yourself. How many people can the president some feed? It's just a misnomer for him to be going around sharing food. How many persons can you feed? You just have to make things work so that people can earn living and take care of their welfare.
So if you have all these challenges in place, I must tell you that on a free and fair election, if all the opposition should come together, Tinubu will not win that election.
But can he still address all these issues you mentioned?
Of course, he's still in the saddle. He still have the time.
It's not too late for him to
It's not too late, but failure for him to address it. And but unfortunately, the opposition political parties, opposition leaders are not even doing the needful. By now, I was expecting that the likes of P2B, the likes of Atiku, the likes of Kwankwanso to be in the forefront, demanding a review of our electoral acts, particularly the area that deals with the mode of transmission of electoral results, because that was the basis for which the election results of 2023 presidential election was contested up to Supreme Court. Remember that INEC gave us excuse of network glitch. Yeah. And Nigerians were not satisfied that there was a genuine network glitch. And Nigerians are saying that INEC is not matured enough, is not responsible enough to be given discretionary power by the Constitution. Because the current status quo in the Electoral Act says that INEC have the discretion to determine the mode of transmission of election results. But what we are saying is that let us amend that section 82 of the Electoral Act that empowers INEC to determine the mode of transmission of election results to say that INEC must transmit election results electronically. Else, let the result be null and void. But unfortunately, we are not seeing vigor, tenacity from political leaders, political gladiators like Atiku, and Obi, Kwankwanso leading in that regard. The only thing we are seeing is alliance, coalition. It is irrespective of the level of coalition and alliance we form. If the election is not fruitful and credible, you will not see get there. So I don't know why they are not looking in that direction.
Now let's quickly look at Atiku. Of course, he failed in the 2023 election. That's the last election. And recently, we've seen him visiting, different political leaders like Obasanjo, and just of recent, the former President Muhammadu Buhari. Is Atiku leveraging these alliances for another presidential bid?
Atiku will definitely contest. It is very clear. He has made it clear in the past that he will continue contesting as long as his head permits him. He's aging, but he says he continue contesting as long as his head permits him. And the way it is anybody thinking that Atiku will not contest is just daydreaming. Because if you see the likes of former governor of Kaduna State, El-Rufai, you see all those political elements, particularly from the Fulani extraction. Everything they are doing in that coalition is to advance the interests of Atiku. The only person that may not be for Atiku, that may be for Obi, is Obasanjo. But apart from Obasanjo, all the big weight you see in that coalition, they are advancing the interests of Atiku.
Throwing their weight behind Atiku.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Matthew. Because of our time, we need to go. All right, Mr. Matthew. Okay, some people are greeting you here. Mr. Matthew always say the truth about the current situation in the country. Thank you so much. We appreciate Matthew, another intelligent analyst on the program. Yeah. He really is. All right. Somebody, excuse me for me. So sorry. Muki Great said I should give you the sum of 10,000 naira. He said he has 10,000 naira for you, and that's why I had to call you back. Okay. So you need to appreciate him.
Mr.
Muki Great.
Mr. Muki Great, God will bless you and bless all you have put hand into it. Whatever you lay hand to do, it will be successful. Any place you are in this world, problem will never meet you. And nobody will make case against you. When you are right, that person will succeed. No people fashion against you in a wrong way that will prosper. And nothing you will do that will make a weapon to fashion against you. The Spirit of the Lord will lead you, that will never fall a victim against the law, that will make enemy to fashion weapon against you. And so shall it be in Jesus' name. I'm so grateful. The message, Mike, have allowed your message to me, which I know is reality. It shall be.
Viewers for calling my attention. Thanks to the viewers who called my attention to that. I really appreciate you. We need to go on the program today, but let's quickly have just 1 minute or 2 minutes to go. Just be very fast.
This is my first time of speaking here.
Okay.
Miracle, I want to talk about. I have two things, but since you said to make it brief, I want to talk about based on what Mr. Kokoda said regarding Obi, IPOB, and myself and everything. Okay. Number one is that he made some misconceptions.
Okay.
Azikiwe's second in command was not actually an Hausa man. The person that was to take over from Azikiwe was Ogundipe. And when looking at it, IPOB have actually set Igbos back. When looking at it, IPOB have set Igbos back. When you look at the sit at home, that is strangling businesses. When you look at even public sentiment about it's now looking as if sit at home as is no more a legitimate cause of showing grievances of protest. Sit at home has actually been practiced outside Nigeria and it has been successful. But when you are doing sit at home and you are saying you are enforcing it, everybody has their right. If you want to come out, you come out. If you don't want to come out, you sit down. But when someone comes out and you start shooting and you start giving command from overseas, anybody that comes out shooting, anybody, Simon Epa, them to shoot, they'll be outside there training their children. Even when you look at Simon Epa, he has even advocated and represented Nigeria. And when they are not coming, they are now using that system to siphon money, to siphon unsuspected people that will contribute for their own cause. Okay. And when you look at it, when someone doesn't align with them, they tend to be aggressive, they tend to be abusive, and that's what have showed in his comment against Obi. He did this one, because they tend to be aggressive even to their people when they are even aspiring for an elective position. So if you are saying, okay, you want an Igbo man to be this, you want an Igbo man to be that, and we are on another side claiming you want to be you want Biafra, you want IPOB, which cause are you going for? So we have to look at
what are you really fighting?
Exactly. We have to look at it holistically. IPOB, everybody has the right to freedom of expression
or
self-determination. But me, I also have the right for me not to be among. You understand? So allow people to move freely. If you give your order and people say, I want to go out, I want to buy market, there's no need of saying, enforcing and killing yourself. You are fighting for your people. You are also killing your people. It's not good. So you are not representing. So that's the IPOB, that's their way. So what we are looking at, what he said that Obi never criticized Mazop. Obi has explained that on his Twitter handle and explained how the involvement of it. He was not in command of Opus, or he was not the
Masop was the Masop leader.
So he explained everything. He also said how the thing was investigated, but he claimed that nothing was investigated. There was an investigation panel. And everything was resolved. So this is what I'm saying. I used to come here, I used to enjoy your program, but I've not spoken. But this actually prompted me to speak today. And let me now, my second aspect on coalition. On coalition of the North, what is stopping the coalition?
You don't need to gag in. Just leave. Hello, sir. He's talking for the first time. Don't worry. Please, just take it easy.
What is stopping the coalition is a dilemma. There are dilemma. The dilemma is not whether they want to present North or South or who to present, but the dilemma is who can swear the votes. The North actually now know that it's only Obi that can swear that massive vote because he has a kind of followership behind him. But now they are not. But they don't want. They are a kind of sentiment contemplating should we flaunt Obi or should we flaunt a Northern, because they know that if they flaunt a Northern, they might not get that massive followership from the South, and which will also make them to fail. So they are in dilemma and political play now. When you look at PDP is not functioning. They don't even know the party to pinch. So these are the things that are actually stopping the coalition from happening. But I believe that a Southerner should be the next person, even if there is a coalition, to come up to represent and complete the turn of the South.
Thank you so much. Your name once again?
My name is Miracle.
Miracle Eze.
Yes.
All right. I'll wait for me. I will see you after the program. Just wait here. All right. Thank you so much, all the viewers all over the world, the global viewers. We appreciate your time with us today. I will say, may God continue to bless you. And to those who have been very, very supportive on the program, we appreciate you. You don't know what you are doing to me. You don't know what you are doing for me on this platform. But I really appreciate it. I humbly appreciate all the viewers in the comment section. Okay, let me acknowledge the president. Okay, Muki Great, I've seen it. Yeah, you have sent your money. Muki Great, I sent it. You have sent your money. All right. All right, quick pennies here. We appreciate your presence. We have you guys take it easy. All right. Oh, we have Muki Great in the comment section. We have Udoze Chima, Jeff. Thank you for joining us. We have David Okafor. Also, Jacob Adedeji. Also joining us today. We say thank you so much. To our good Jimmy, we appreciate you. Okay, Jeff, please stop calling people madman here. It's not allowed. Yeah, it is never allowed on the platform. We don't want that. And that is why I place it there. And I say it all the time that derogatory statements, words or comments are not needed on the channel. We don't need it. We don't need it. These are human beings that are talking here. All right, please, we don't need such words. They are not permitted on the channel. Please, let's maintain respect. Let's maintain decorum on the platform. Very, very important. Just take. All right, it's a straight program. David Okafor, we appreciate your presence as well. We thank you for joining us this morning. Also, Lady G, thank you so much. Gladys Oyabo, Kingsley Spitz in the United Kingdom. We appreciate you for joining us. Charles, thank you so much for joining. Alaba for where? Oh, I didn't read your message. When Peter Obi was governor of Anambra, what of $250 million state money he took out of treasury and arrest. And okay. All right, thank you so much for your contribution. Alaba for where? Chicago schoolboy, we appreciate your presence. 7 Evan, Biafra is here. We are not interested in Nigeria. Okay, thank you so much for that comment. We appreciate you as well. David O also joined us this morning. I don't know what people see in Obi that is a weak man. Okay, yes, okay. Obi has a good heart, but Nigeria is too big for someone like Obi to rule or control. All right, we appreciate your comments. David O. Okay, moving on, we have Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga also joined us today. We appreciate your presence. We have CO, we appreciate you as well. Many. Sonny, we appreciate you and other viewers on the comment section. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all the viewers. We appreciate you all. Okay, we'll be here on Monday, the 14th of April.
Monday is a special day for you. It's a special day for you.
Special day for our Oga for you. The global anchorman.
Is that his birthday?
Live, yes. 14th of April.
You never know.
All our global viewers.
Congratulations.
Our global
Happy
anchorman.
birthday to you in advance of Monday. Happy birthday, happy to Michael.
Advance on Monday. Advance on Monday.
Our global viewers.
Thank you so
our
much.
global anchorman is successful, happy, many returns from the day on the day of his birthday.
All right.
May the Lord spare you and spare your family. Live long beyond that. Many years ahead. We will use this in sound health and prosperity. Happy birthday, our global anchorman, global system.
All right.
I'm global Michael Adekule.
All right, thank
Mr.
you
Michael
so
Adekule,
much.
congratulations in advance.
All right.
Monday is going to be a special day. You experience more years on it.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Amen. Thank you so much. We appreciate your contribution. We also appreciate your contribution.
Amen.
All right, Michael, if you don't want someone to use the word that you don't like, then stop the person as well. Okay, who used a bad word on you? I don't know. But what I'm telling you is that we don't want derogatory statement. You call someone a madman. We don't want that kind of statement there. I don't know what somebody had said to you. I don't know. It's not acceptable. We don't need it. All right. I don't know what the person has said to you, but just deem it fit to make it clear to us. Yeah, let us know who has offended you in the comment section. We'll talk to the person as well. All right. Thank you so much, Jeff. We appreciate you. Chris Ebele, we appreciate you. Frank Prince, thank you so much. Jacob Adedigi, thank you so much. All right. God bless you all. We'll meet on Monday. Thank you. All right. Elechi Ekebe, good. Okay, good job, Mike. Oh, thank you so much. Larry and Nene, we appreciate you as well. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate all of you. Please make sure you subscribe on the channel. Make sure you subscribe on the channel. Very important. You do that if you want to be part of the family. Just do that for us, Michael. That's that guy talking about ego he knows nothing about. Okay, he said, okay, the guy talking about Igbo knows nothing about it. Okay, don't worry. We'll correct. We'll correct him. Thank you so much, Jeff. We love you. We love you, Jeff. Okay, if you want to be part of the family, just make sure you subscribe on the channel. Hit the subscribe button and make sure you share the program. Let people know about City Stand. Please let people know about City Stand. Propagate what is going on here. It's a platform for everybody, a platform where people express their opinions. And to King Joe Ogba, who blessed Authentic this morning. Authentic said we started this thing together.